the most capable and lightest dual laser engraver in its class. A 2-in-1 powerhouse, featuring both a 20-watt fiber laser and a 20-watt diode laser. LP5 can engrave on almost all materials, from soft wood to rigid metal and everything in between. The built-in camera ensures highly accurate filling and consistent engraving results. Ensuring highly accurate and consistent engraving results. Batch processing has never been easier, significantly enhancing your overall creation productivity. Available in both a safety enclosure version and a portable version. It delivers industrial-grade speed at 10,000 millimeters per second, coupled with incredible engraving capabilities. With deep engraving, 3D grayscale embossing, you can produce more intricate designs and patterns. Effortlessly manage your project with the slide extension, which allows for a bigger engraving area to meet all your needs. And that's not all. LP5 also offers ultra-precise metal cutting. Cutting wood up to 20 millimeters thick, acrylic up to 15 millimeters, and metal up to 1 millimeter. Imagine the beautiful custom creations you can produce with this level of versatility and control. The LDS software is easy to use, yet richly feature-packed. You'll have a blast experimenting with captivating color engraving. And LP5 works with the LaserPecker air purifier, so you can breathe easy while you're bringing your creative visions to life. Irregular shapes? Yes. With a rotary extension, all kinds of shapes can be engraved easily and start monetizing your creativity. Weighing just 6.02 kilograms, it's an ideal companion for any creators. Magic happens on retail businesses. Elevate shopping experience and delight customers like never before. With 3 simple steps: design, preview, and engrave. LP5 allows shoppers to transform generic products into personalized masterpieces in the blink of an eye. With variable text feature, LP5 delivers dynamic content in batches at ease and saves your time from each repeated jobs. So why wait? Get your hands on the LaserPecker LP5 today. The smart 20-watt fiber and diode laser engraver that's here to redefine your creative journey. Introducing LaserPecker LP5, the most capable and lightest dual laser engraver in its class. A 2-in-1 powerhouse, featuring both a 20-watt fiber laser and a 20-watt diode laser. LP5 can engrave on almost all materials, from soft wood to rigid metal and everything in between. The built-in camera ensures highly accurate filling and consistent engraving results, ensuring highly accurate and consistent engraving results. Batch processing has never been easier, significantly enhancing your overall creation productivity. Available in both a safety enclosure version and a portable version. It delivers industrial-grade speed at 10,000 millimeters per second, coupled with incredible engraving capabilities. With deep engraving, 3D grayscale embossing, you can produce more intricate designs and patterns. Effortlessly manage your project with the slide extension, which allows for a bigger engraving area to meet all your needs. And that's not all. LP5 also offers ultra-precise metal cutting. Cutting wood up to 20 millimeters thick, acrylic up to 15 millimeters, and metal up to 1 millimeter. Imagine the beautiful custom creations you can produce with this level of versatility and control. The LDS software is easy to use, yet richly feature-packed. You'll have a blast experimenting with captivating color engraving. And LP5 works with the LaserPecker air purifier, so you can breathe easy while you're bringing your creative visions to life. Irregular shapes? Yes. With a rotary extension, all kinds of shapes can be engraved easily and start monetizing your creativity. Weighing just 6.02 kilograms, it's an ideal companion for any creators. Magic happens on retail businesses. Elevate shopping experience and delight customers like never before. With 3 simple steps: design, preview, and engrave. LP5 allows shoppers to transform generic products into personalized masterpieces in the blink of an eye. With variable text feature, LP5 delivers dynamic content in batches at ease and saves your time from each repeated jobs. So why wait? Get your hands on the LaserPecker LP5 today, the smart 20-watt fiber and diode laser engraver that's here to redefine your creative journey. Introducing LaserPecker LP5, the most capable and lightest dual laser engraver in its class. A 2-in-1 powerhouse, featuring both a 20-watt fiber laser and a 20-watt diode laser. LP5 can engrave on almost all materials, from soft wood to rigid metal and everything in between. The built-in camera ensures highly accurate filling and consistent engraving results, ensuring highly accurate and consistent engraving results. Batch processing has never been easier, significantly enhancing your overall creation productivity. Available in both a safety enclosure version and a portable version. It delivers industrial-grade speed at 10,000 millimeters per second, coupled with incredible engraving capabilities. With deep engraving, 3D grayscale embossing, you can produce more intricate designs and patterns. Effortlessly manage your project with the slide extension, which allows for a bigger engraving area to meet all your needs. And that's not all. LP5 also offers ultra-precise metal cutting. Cutting wood up to 20 millimeters thick, acrylic up to 15 millimeters, and metal up to 1 millimeter. Imagine the beautiful custom creations you can produce with this level of versatility and control. The LDS software is easy to use, yet richly feature-packed. You'll have a blast experimenting with captivating color engraving. And LP5 works with the LaserPecker air purifier, so you can breathe easy while you're bringing your creative visions to life. Irregular shapes? Yes. With a rotary extension, all kinds of shapes can be engraved easily and start monetizing your creativity. Weighing just 6.02 kilograms, it's an ideal companion for any creators. Magic happens on retail businesses. Elevate shopping experience and delight customers like never before. With 3 simple steps: design, preview, and engrave. LP5 allows shoppers to transform generic products into personalized masterpieces in the blink of an eye.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to LaserPecker CraftZone Studio. I'm the host, Rex. So how's everybody doing? And happy Halloween, guys, because here today in China, it's actually October 31, which means today is going to be Halloween, and a lot of us going to have a great party tonight. So I know for some of y'all, it's still going to be October 30, but which means tomorrow is going to be Halloween. So are you guys ready for the Halloween? I hope each one of y'all can have a great time or a spooky Halloween with your friends, with your family, or with your loved one. All right. And because as I remember back in 2021, when in that time I was still in the United States. And that year, Halloween, I actually went to New York with my friend, and we joined this Halloween theme event. And basically, it's everybody get dressed up in their own costume and all gathering together, just walking down on the streets. And I saw a lot of crazy stuff, and also I saw a lot of great ideas of different kind of costumes, and it was a great time. We had a great time together back then. So what about you guys? Are you guys ready for the Halloween? Is there any of y'all use our LaserPecker machine to craft any Halloween-related project? Things like your house decor or your yard decor, or things like a personalized costume? Because I did. Check out my setup, guys. Also from my background, we actually have some of our Halloween project from this year, and just present to you guys. But anyway, in today's content, we're actually gonna have 3 parts. And the first part is I'm gonna walk you guys through some of the updates and news, and also the contests that we still have on our website, because we still have a Halloween sale that is still going around, and the CraftZone contest is still running. So I'm gonna talk you guys about that a little bit. And for the second part of our live stream, we're actually gonna have 2 creations today. So the first one is gonna be our Halloween themed Tic Tac Toe Chessboard. It's not just your regular, your ordinary chessboard. It's gonna be Halloween edition. And I'm gonna show you guys how to use the LP5 to craft one of these. But don't worry, if you don't have an LP5, that is completely fine, because you can also do this project by using LP4, and you can also get a great result in the end. And the second project is gonna be, I'm gonna use the watch band, which is you can use it with the Apple Watch. And I'm gonna use the watch band to show you guys how to use the LP5 with different kind of laser type to get a different kind of laser engraving results on the watch band. And also, you can also use LP4 for this project. And we got both tutorials and also videos on our social media platform and also on CraftZone. And the reason why we choose those 2 projects because after we upload the post on CraftZone, and also after the videos we post on social media platform, it actually turns out great. We got a lot of clicks, a lot of views on those videos, and people have questions like, hey, I don't have LP4, I don't have LP5, I got this, I got that. So what's the correct engraving settings, and how can I get the materials? And also, where's the step-by-step tutorials, this kind of stuff, a lot of questions. So today in the live stream, in the LaserPecker CraftZone Studio, I'm actually gonna duplicate those 2 projects and show you guys how you can do it with the LaserPecker LP5. And the third part of our live stream is gonna be the lucky draw. And I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this. And for the prize of today's lucky draw, it's gonna be LaserPecker PowerPack Plus. And the best thing about this accessory is, first, it's portable, and second, it's not taking a lot of space. And third, it's easy to carry around, and it's pretty small. And let's say if you're always on the go, you like to take your laser engraver to your studio, to your office, or sometimes take it to your home, or even take it to the outside. This product is definitely gonna be your ideal accessory. And the second thing about this product is it's compatible with all LaserPecker machines. So it doesn't matter if you got an LP1, LP2, 3, 4, 5, it doesn't even matter, because it's compatible with all of them. So stay with us, guys, and stay till the end, because maybe you will be this lucky winner of the day to win this LaserPecker PowerPacks to your house, all right? And without further ado, let's get straight to it. So first, I'm gonna use my laptop to do a screen share to show you guys all the events we have on our website right now. So the first thing you're gonna do is you have to go to www.laserpecker.net, which is our official website. And on the top of a toolbar, you can see this trick or treat. I'm gonna click on this one. And yeah, right here, you can see the main page of the Halloween sale. And on the top left corner, you can see the last day of our sale is gonna be October 31, which means it's tomorrow. So if you're interested with any of our machines or accessory, now is the time, all right? So you can definitely go ahead and check it out. And if we're scrolling down, you can see we got the discounts for the Halloween. And with the Halloween sale, you can actually save up to $950. And if the total value of your order exceed $1,000, you can actually get one free gift from LaserPecker. And also, as I was talking about before, the contest in CraftZone is still running. And if you keep scrolling down, you can see for the LP5, you can actually save up to 12%. And for LP4, it's gonna be 27%. So you can see all the different prices and discount on this page. And right here, as you can see, the festive creation contest. So if you missed out our last live stream, you can definitely check out this contest. It's pretty cool. So all you have to do is click the Explore. And this is the main page of the CraftZone. And click here. Right here, you can see all the details about this contest, about how you can enter, and also all the rules and price. And the best thing about this contest is actually we have a bonus prize for everyone who participate in the contest, which means after you upload your Halloween related or Thanksgiving related project on the CraftZone, you can copy the link and join our Facebook group, paste the link, and hashtag LaserPecker In that way, you can earn 500 extra CraftZone seeds, which you can use for redeem for discount code or coupon code on your next purchase with LaserPecker, all right? And our price doesn't just stop there. We also got different prices you guys can see. The first prize is gonna be one winner with LaserPecker 5 for free. And also we got accessories, materials pack, those kind of stuff. And excuse me. The deadline of the submission is gonna be November 14th, which means you guys still have like 2 weeks, 50 more days to get prepared and upload your project, all right? So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much our content for the updates. And moving forward for the next part, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead to the next part of the live stream, which is our first creation of the day, is the Tic Tac Toe Chessboard. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this with our LaserPecker LP5 and within a minute, all right? So first thing we're gonna do is before we get into any actions, before we get any into our machines, I have to show you guys what you need and what you have to be prepared for this project. The first thing, of course, you're gonna need a machine. You can use LP5, LP4, they both work. And also, I got one accessory on my side, because since we're gonna do some wood cutting, it's gonna get pretty smoky. So I got one air purifier on my side. And also, you need one cutting board as well. So that's the setup. And for the materials, you need a couple of these wood pieces, or you can call it like a wood plate. So in this case, I'm using the bass wood plates. And the thickness of this material is gonna be anywhere from 1.6 to 1.8 millimeters. So that's the materials you're gonna need. And then also we need some kind of color. You can use some paint with brush, or you can use, let's say, spray paint, or in this case, I'm just trying to keep things simple. I'm just gonna use one mark pen. So you can use any colors, any kind of tools you want, and that's pretty much it. So let's get started with our project. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the cutting board right on the base plate, right in the center. Just like so. And then I'm gonna place one of these wood pieces on the top. And I'm gonna be moving to the LDS on my cell phone. Let me do a screen share. Yep. First thing we're gonna do is connect with LP5. And then I already pre-saved the file on my cell phone. So if you guys interested, you guys want a file, you can just go ahead to our description box right down below, and click the link to CraftZone and search Tic Tac Toe, and you guys can see the tutorials for this project. And also, you can download the file for free. So at this time, I'm gonna need the Tic Tac Toe board, just like so. Oops. I'm gonna select the whole thing. And let's go down to the toolbar. As you can see, there's something called layers at the bottom. So click on this, and you can see under the normal layer, we're actually gonna have 3 different elements. So for the first one, it's gonna be the outer layer of the chessboard, and the second layer is gonna be the chessboard, and the last element is gonna be the text, which is Halloween tic-tac-toe. And since I cut the wood piece before the live stream, so in this case, I'm not gonna need the outer layer, which is the first element. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the eye icon and make it invisible. Just like so. When I do that, you can see the outer layer just disappeared. So I'm gonna select the whole thing. I'm gonna move a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and click on preview. And let's take off the front lid for now and lower the stand to find the correct focal. And if you guys are new to our machines, when 2 red dots overlap, that's when you know you find the correct focal distance. And there we go. And then I'm gonna adjust the engraving layers. Make sure it's right on the center of this piece. Just like so. You guys can see the red dots overlap and the blue box is right in the center of the materials. So let's put the lid back on. And I'm gonna turn on the air purifier as well. And then let's move back to the LDS. I'm gonna click next. In this case, you can either go with new engraving settings, or you can go with general engraving settings. Doesn't even matter. It just already depends on your own preference. So I'm gonna click on the first one and hit next. So on this page, this is where you do all your engraving settings. So for the first one, which is the text, I'm gonna click on the first one. And for the engraving settings, I'm gonna go with 450 for the laser type and 2K for the resolution, 100% for the power, and 30% for the depth. And I'm not gonna go with only 1 pass. So let's go back and click on the second one. So in this one, I'm gonna do cut and 450 as well, 85% for the power, 75% for the depth, and I'm gonna go with 12 pass. The reason why we're going 12 pass is on this piece of materials, we're gonna do laser engraving first, and then we're gonna do some wood cutting. So it's gonna do 2 different kind of job at this time. So go back and click next. As you can see on the right side, you can see there are 2 arrows right next to the screen. So I'm gonna click on the arrow, and right here you can see all the engraving settings you have. For example, for the first one, which is the Halloween tic-tac-toe text, we got 100% power and 30% depth, and 2K for the resolution and all the info. And also for the second element as well, we got 85% power, 75% depth, and 12 pass, and everything's pretty much correct. Let's go ahead and click start. And let's give it a look. Yes, the laser engraving has started. And also, we are not only have the Halloween sale today here, guys. In today's live stream, we actually have one more special offer for you guys, which is we have a live stream discount code, live stream only coupon code YT5. So if you go to our website and check out the LP5, and let's say you turn out you like this product and you want to get one of these LP5 for yourself, you can definitely use my discount code YT5 when you're checking out, and it's gonna take off $150 off. So that means not only we have the Halloween sale, you already can save out like a 12%, and based on that, you can also apply the second discount code, which is the live stream discount code, to save you extra $150. That means it's discount on top of discount, guys. But keep in mind though, you can only apply one discount code. Let's say you also have the discount code from the CraftZone and you got this live stream discount code. You can only choose one of them. So make sure go ahead to check out our laser machines. And we actually have the Halloween sale going on. And also if you're interested with the LP5, you can use the YT5 as the discount code when you're checking out, all right? So let's see. We still have some time for the laser engraving. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and pop it in the chat and one of us staff will get back to you. And let's see. From the Zest, you asked a question about the marketing email. So we will definitely check out with my colleague. And it really depends on what kind of question you have. Is it about marketing or is you guys have any questions for the machines or tech issues? It really depends on what kind of problem you have. But don't worry, we'll get back to you. And let's wait for a little bit more. And also, guys, if you have any Halloween-related project, or let's say Thanksgiving-related project, you can definitely share your project on CraftZone. And also, by that way, you can also share the link and paste the link to our Facebook group, because in that way, you can earn 500 CraftZone seeds. And if you don't know about CraftZone, you can use those seeds in CraftZone to redeem discount code or coupon code on your next purchase with LaserPecker. So basically, everybody who do so can win something out of CraftZone. And also, we also have the contest that is going on. You can definitely go ahead and join the contest to win more prize and also to win more seeds for yourself, all right? So it's pretty much done. So moving forward, we're gonna take one more plate, and also we're gonna laser engrave the chess piece as well. So it's pretty much done. I'm gonna click right here and hit confirm. I'm gonna remove the lid, put it to the side, and as you can see, we do have some leftovers pieces here, which is something we don't need. So I'm just gonna take those off and put it to the side. And as you can see right here, we got the Halloween Tic Tac Toe Chessboard right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these plates and I'm gonna attach them both together. So that's how you get the Tic Tac Toe Chessboard. But before we do that, we have one more step. We're gonna place one more board right in the middle, just like so. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. I goofed it there, but it's okay. I'm gonna slide this to the side. And then let's go back to LDS. So I'm pretty much done with this file. I'm gonna go back, and as you can see, we got a second file, which is the chess. And in this case, I'm gonna select the whole thing and go to preview as well. And let's see, let's align the preview box right in the center. Just like so, and click next. Still, I'm gonna go with the new engraving settings at this point. And for the engraving setting, I'm gonna go with cut 450 for the laser type, and also 85, 75. I'm gonna go with 11 passes at this time. And let's hit back and hit next. Yep, let's go ahead and click start. And don't forget to put the lid back on. And now while we're waiting for those chess pieces, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this board and also the base plate. I'm gonna stick them together by using some super glue. So you guys can use any kind of glue you want, but make sure it works with any kind of wood. And I'm gonna apply the gel or apply the super glue on the back of our top layer, which is right here. If you guys can see, yep. right on the top. And also on the edge. But you gotta be careful when you're doing this, guys. You don't wanna apply too much glue because it's gonna oozing out on the side, right? And also what you don't want is you don't wanna get this super glue on your hand because it's gonna be pretty hard when you try to get it off. Just like so. Make sure it's nice and even. And that's it. Let me put this to the side. And then what you gotta do is you gotta be careful because you don't want your hand to stick on the plate. So I'm gonna align the edge carefully. And I'm gonna stick them together. Oops, it just stuck on my hand. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You gotta be careful when you're doing this. All right, so once it's aligned, you have to give the edge a little pressure. Push down a little bit, right in the center. And also on the side, in the middle as well. Because you don't want this top layer to fall off afterwards, right? You want to make sure it holds nice and tight and stick together. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it for your Tic Tac Toe chessboard. And I'm gonna put this to the side. And as you can see right here, for this project, we actually use different kind of materials for this sample here. If you guys can see, for this one, we actually use the acrylic for the chess piece. And for what I'm doing right now, I'm actually use pure wood, but for this one, it's actually acrylic. So it really depends on what kind of materials you want to use, and it really depends on your own preference, like what kind of materials you have in the house. But you have to keep in mind though, when you're trying to doing laser cut with acrylic, the gas is actually harmful for your body. So if you have an air purifier, don't forget to use it. Or you can use a mask or try to do this outside to try to avoid those gas when you're trying to work with acrylic. All right. And also, if you want the engraving settings on the acrylic, you can definitely go to CraftZone because for that tutorial, we're actually showing guys how to do the chessboard with acrylic and with the board. We got different engraving settings, and especially for you guys, you can definitely go ahead and check it out. And while we're talking, it's actually done. So let me take this one off. This is not something what I need. So there we go. We got a chess piece right here. As you can see, it's made by wood. It's gonna be a slight different because for those, it's gonna be acrylic. And the next step is I'm gonna use the mark pen because I'm trying to give the chess piece some color. So let's do some drawing on the chess piece. If you guys can see, for those one, you can see the back. I'm gonna give this some, let's say black colors, just like so. You guys can see, yep, there we go. It's just nice and simple. I'm gonna apply the colors right on the top. You guys can use any kind of tools or even any kind of pigment if you want. You can use, like I mentioned in the beginning, you can use some paint with brush. You could use spray paint. You can use anything. I'm just trying to keep it single. I'm just gonna use the mark pen. So let's do 3 at this time. So there we go. That's the final product. Put the pen to the side, and with our Tic Tac Toe board, I'm gonna place one of these right in the center and place some ghosts at the bottom, just like so. So there we go, guys. We got the final product of this Halloween Tic Tac Toe chessboard. As you guys can see, we got 2 different versions here. Please give it a close look. We got 2 different looks here. We got this one, which is still made by wood, but for the chess chest piece is gonna made by acrylic, and for this one is all done by wood. So it really depends on your own preference. And we got the files and everything, the tutorials all on the CraftZone. So if you guys want to check it out, go ahead to CraftZone and check out our tutorials. And this is just an idea for you guys. You guys can actually do different themes with this Tic Tac Toe board. Let's say Christmas is coming up in 2 months, right? If you guys want to make a Christmas theme Tic Tac Toe board, you can definitely go ahead to come out with different design. So instead of using the bat or the ghost, you can go ahead with some, let's say Santa Claus or bell or just snowflakes, those kind of stuff. You can come out with your own design, and maybe you can get a better version of the Tic Tac Toe. All right. So that's pretty much it. That's our first project of the day. So that's moving forward to the second part, which is I'm gonna use the watch band to show you guys how to do different kind of laser engrave on those watch bands. So I'm gonna take this one off, just like so. So before we get into the creation, I'm gonna show you guys what you need as well. So of course you're gonna need a machine, and also something you're gonna need is you're gonna have some of these watch bands. So those materials is pretty easy to get. You can find these materials on Amazon or any kind of online shopping store, and they're pretty cheap, to be honest, and they come with different prices and different colors. And I got black and purple at this time because it's much more Halloween theme, right? So that's the first thing you're gonna need. You need some watch band, and in this case, we don't need the cutting plate, so I'm gonna put it to the side. And also, there's something you need as well. You need a brush, and also you're gonna need some kind of plate. The reason is because after every time you work with this kind of materials, let's say plastic, silicone, those kind of materials, after the laser engraving on the surface, you can definitely see some, burn or like a black surface. So you need a brush or some kind of, let's say, cleaner to clean the top. Just brush off on the top layers. And then the next is gonna be some optionals. So what you're gonna need is one L positioner and also 2 hand screws. That's the first thing. And then what you're gonna need is one template. That's the second. And third, you're gonna need some kind of base plate. But just like I said, these are optional. And let me explain why it's optional. So let me attach the L positional on the base plate first. So let me raise the stand a little bit more so I can see. So like this, attach the screws right on the base plate. And you need 2 screws in this case, because that's how you can make sure it's steady, okay? Oops, just like so. And I'm gonna screw them in and make sure it is nice and tight, because it's not gonna move during the engraving process. So there we go. So that's the first thing. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this plate right against the L position. And the reason is because when you're doing a laser engraving, as you guys can see, we have some holes right on the watch band. And the laser light is gonna go through those holes and right on the base plate. So if I don't apply this plate right here, it's gonna engrave right on the base plate, and that's not something I want. So I wanna keep it nice and clean. So I'm gonna place some kind of material that is right in the middle. But make sure it is flat, because you don't want this base plate to like move or curve up during the engraving process. So I'm gonna place this right in the middle. And the next thing is gonna be the template. So let me explain why this kind of setup. Let's say I have 4 of different colors or different kind of designs watch band, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place in the first batch like this. And after I found the correct focal distance and all the engraving stuff, after the first batch of engraving, I'm just gonna take off the final product and take it off and place in some new watch bands. So this setup is only for batch engraving. Let's say you have a lot of watch band you want to engrave on with different kind of design. You can definitely apply this method to save you some time with finding the correct focal distance, find the correct engraving stop. And also there's one more thing you can do is if you have a slide extension, you can also apply slide extension with your LP5, LP4. It doesn't even matter. And you can use the slide extension to do more numbers. Let's say you can do even 6 or 8 watch band at a time, and it's gonna be a lot more quicker. So, but it's still gonna be fine if you don't have a slide extension. You can apply my methods right here. So let's go ahead and play this right in the middle. I'm gonna put this to the side. And next, let's move back to LDS, which is the app. So I'm done with this one. Go back, and I already pre-saved the file as you can see right here. And you can also find the files on CraftZone as well. And of course, it's gonna be free, and everybody can download for future use. So in this case, I'm gonna do something different. Before we do any engraving settings, the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to settings, which you can see there's a gear icon on the up right corner. Click on gear icon and go all the way down to experimental. Click on this one. And in this case, I'm gonna enable single element engraving parameters and also the single element transfer engraving. And let me explain to you what is this doing. So the first one is single element engraving parameters. Let's say I do have like a one layer in the canvas, but under the layers, I have multiple elements. Let's say I have 3, 4, anything above, anything more than 1. Let's say I got 2 elements. And for those 2 elements, I want to do 2 different kind of laser type and also different kind of engraving settings. So in that case, you have to enable the single element engraving parameters. That's how you can, it's gonna allow you to do different kind of laser type, laser light, and also the engraving settings for your project. And then the single element transfer engraving is, let's say, I'm not so sure if you guys ever encountered this kind of situation. Let's say you got a lot of elements, like you got 20, 30, or even 40 elements, and we're try to transmit the data from your app to your LP5 or your any kind of LaserPecker machines. It's gonna give you a prompt that says that too much elements or too much files, and the transmit failed. So in that case, you can apply the single element transfer engraving to enable the transfer the file one by one. So in that case, you won't fail during the process. So that's why we have to enable those 2 features. So I'm gonna go back. And also when you enable those features, you can see something is called Part testing on the toolbar. If you click on this one, you can do the testing on different kind of materials. Let's say this is the first time you ever work with the watch band or any kind of material, and you're trying to find the correct engraving settings for your project. And this is how you use the Part testing for the materials. You have to go to the settings, experimental, and make sure enable those 2 features enable to do the Part testing. But in this case, I'm not gonna use this one. I'm just gonna give you guys an example to how to apply this. So I'm gonna go back, and let's go with the layers first, because I'm not trying to set up the engraving settings. And as you can see, under the layer, which is fill, we got 2 elements, right? And we're gonna set up 2 different engraving settings, which is for the first one, I'm gonna go with, let's say, 1064 for the laser type. And for the resolution, I'm gonna go with 2K, 60 for the frequency, 100% power, 35% depth, and only 1 pass. That is fine. And go back. And for this one, I'm gonna go with, let's say, 450 for the laser type, and still 2K, 100%, 35%, and only 1 pass as well. And go back. So as you can see on this page, we got 2 different kind of laser light and engraving settings under the same layer, but it's gonna be for different elements, right? So that's why we have to enable the single element parameters. So go back, select the whole thing, go to preview, and lower the stand. and give it some time. When two red dots overlap, that's the correct focal distance. And there we go. Make sure it is right against the L positioner, just like so. And I'm gonna use my LDS. Hold on, let me move my laptop a little bit more. And let's select one element, and just like this. And also for this one, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Just like so. And as you can see, guys, we got two different kind of elements right on my LDS. We got one is thinner and another one is gonna be much thicker. So you have to make sure you got the correct object for the correct engraving settings. But in this case, I'm gonna switch the position because for this one, I want the 1064 laser type, and this one I'm gonna do with 1250. So I'm gonna switch up a little bit. I'm gonna use this one right here, which is just like so. So this one is gonna be right here, and then this is for this one. So move a little bit, make sure it's aligned with the position of the watch band, just like so. Okay, and the next one, which is this one. All right, and that's the correct position. I'm gonna put the front lid back on and move back to the LDS. I'm gonna hit next, and right here you can select the different engraving process. I'm gonna still go with the new engraving settings and click next. Click next again, and just check out the engraving settings for two different elements. And we got 1064, we got 450, and there we go. And let me check out what is going on. Yep, it is engraving at this point. And also while we're waiting, what we need is some kind of plate. I got a plate right here, and also I prepared some water. So let's douse some water right in the plate, just like so. And also you're gonna need some tissues. So grab some of it, and that's when you need the brushes. So because after laser engraving, we're gonna brush off the top there, because it's gonna be some burnt top layers, and it's gonna be kind of dirty, kind of rusty on the top, right? Thanks for the single element tips. No, you're welcome. That's it. Because some of our viewers or some of customers been have questions like, hey, what is this feature do? So what can I do with this? So I'm trying to give you guys much more details with those different features on LDS, and give you guys some tips in the LaserPecker CraftZone Studio, right? That's why this is about. I'm gonna give you guys some tips and trying to give you guys some help and to solve your laser engraving problems. All right. And it's pretty much done for the second one. Let me place this right in the pool. And then I'm gonna place this right here. So after the laser engraving, I'm gonna show you guys what can you do if you want trying to do the batch engraving. So it is done. Let me take off the front lid and take the project off. Set it to the side. Oops. So what you can do is keep align the template to the L positioner, and at that time you can place more new watch band right here, and also for this one, and And then you can just go ahead to click start if you have the same design. You just want to make them into batch, or you have different design. You can open up with a new file and also with different kind of design. And that's gonna save you some time when you're trying to find the engraving area, and also gonna save you some time when you're trying to find the correct height for the electric stand. So with that being said, I'm gonna place both of this product in the pool, and let's rinse them with the water. And I'm gonna apply some water and brush on the top just like so. So the best idea when you brush those watch band is try to apply some kind of, let's say, cleaning product. Let's say you have some hand soap, you got some soap from kitchen, it doesn't even matter. You can use any kind of product that's gonna help with the cleaning. It's gonna be much quicker, and it's gonna be save you quite some time. All right. So brush on this one as well. And as you can see, the black one comes with colors, and that's because the materials, the top layer is gonna be black, and everything under it is gonna be with colors. So you can find this material on Amazon, on any kind of shopping website, and it's pretty cheap. It's not expensive at all. If you guys can see, we still have some white stand on the top, but if you do a thorough cleaning, you can see that there's basically no colors to it. All you can see is the pattern, so it's gonna give you a different kind of results. So please bear with me and let me do some more cleaning here for this part. And there we go. That's it. Grab some napkins and absorb the water for this one as well. And move this to the side. Hold on. I got one Apple Watch here, which is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach this with the Apple Watch. And then, as you can see, this is the final look of our project. As you can see, for this one, which is this part, is gonna be done with the 1064 laser type, which you can see is kind of it gives it a different kind of patterns, and you can see the colors. But the color is because the material is not coming from the laser light. And for the bottom, you can barely see any color. But when you feel the watch band, you can definitely feel the texture. I think you can see through the camera. There's definitely going to be a texture on the watch band. So it really depends on what kind of engraving result you want. You can use different kind of laser light or laser type with the LP5 with different kind of colors, different color watch bands to get the final results. All right. So I'm just going to apply this. No, I'm just going to wear this watch band for the rest of time, because I think this is pretty cool. If you guys have different kind of design, you can also laser engrave different kind of design with your watch band. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all the creations of the day. And moving forward to the next part is gonna be our lucky draw. So for the price of today's lucky draw is gonna be the LaserPecker PowerPack Plus. So if you guys don't know about this product, this is the PowerPack that is suitable or is compatible with all LaserPecker machines. So it doesn't matter if you have LaserPecker 1, 2, anywhere from 5, you work with all of them, and it's compatible, it's compact, it's easy to carry around. So let's go ahead to start with the lucky draw of the day. So we do have 3 rules of the lucky draw. And the first thing is you have to subscribe our YouTube channel first. That's the first thing you have to do in order to participate in the lucky draw. So if you haven't done so, please go ahead down below, subscribe LaserPecker YouTube channel. And second is one person can only win 1 prize per lucky draw. But since we only have 1 round of lucky draw, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. And the third thing is after I announce the keyword, you have to type in the keyword in the chat once. And that way, our system is gonna capture your name, all right? So the keyword of today's lucky draw is gonna be plus. Just type in PLUS in the chat, and that's how you participate in the lucky draw, all right? Please type in PLUS in the chat. And I'm gonna give you guys some time to allow more people to join the lucky draw. Yep, it is PLUS. Let's get rolling in the chat. And I'm gonna wait for a little bit, make sure more people can join with us. Yes, it's PLUS. Let's go, guys. We have 18 people right now. Come on, guys. We got 20 at this point. If you guys want to join our lucky draw, please go ahead right now and just type in PLUS. How many people we got? We still got, is that 20? 21? All right, I'm not going to give you guys 10 more seconds, right? 10 after 10 seconds, I'm going to count down from 5. Count down from 5, and let's do the lucky draw. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see who is going to be the winner of today's lucky draw to win this LaserPecker PowerPack Plus. And the winner is C3DS Custom 3D Specialist. And congratulations, you just win LaserPecker PowerPack Plus. So go ahead and contact us at services@laserpecker.com and make sure to provide some of your personal info, like your YouTube name, your YouTube account, and also some shipping address, and one of staff will get back to you. And in that way, your order, your price, your gift is gonna be on the way. All right. So thanks, guys. That's all of content of today. So make sure if you're interested with any kind of LaserPecker machine, you can go ahead to our website. Because as I mentioned in the very beginning, we do have a Halloween sale that is going on. And October 31 is going to be the last day of the Halloween sale. So if you're interested, now is the time. And also go to CraftZone. If you haven't become our members yet, you can sign up in CraftZone and also join the contest, because one of y'all is going to win this LaserPecker LP5 for free, all right? And once again, my name's Rex. See y'all next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.